Hello everyone. The Underrot dungeon. It sadly doesn't really have a description in the dungeon journal quite yet, so it's a little bit tricky to figure out its story. In the Horde Zone Nazmir, we initially joined Princess Talanji and we went in just to take care of the blood troll threats that were becoming a problem for Zandalar. But as we went through the story, we discovered that they were dealing with seriously dark and dangerous powers. G'huun, locked within Uldir, is spreading its corruption, so we collected the aid of the local Loa, and we even got in contact with Titan Keeper Hezrel, whose job it is to keep the corruption contained. I imagine that Underrot is to Uldir what something like Darkheart Thicket was for the Emerald Nightmare raid. This is to give a little bit of the story, a taste of what's to come inside the raid. The quest, Sealing G'huun's Corruption, it describes a massive leak of G'huun's corruption located nearby. Substance surrounding us indicator of G'huun's corruption named Underrot. Initial scans suggest a massive abomination composed of Underrot as a head, releasing more corruption into Nazmir. Must destroy Underrot abomination, contain G'huun's corruption. Function clear, proceed inside. And so we do, in a beautiful dungeon, with the white corruption really making a pop. We encounter blood trolls, headhunters, blood priest, mags and corruption, all kinds of nasty stuff that we need to clear. Our first encounter in the dungeon, that is with Elder Liaxa, the voice of G'huun.
Time for a sacrifice!
She corrupts us with the taint of G'huun whenever her abilities deal damage, and with the power of the blood god, she can actually split into several blood effigies that mirror her abilities. The taint of G'huun, that deals shadow damage over time, while she also shoots out blood bolts. She has Creeping Rot, which is a cone in front of her, so do make sure to avoid it. When split up, she still uses the same abilities, but smacking her hard enough has a reform into one, ready to be finished off.
My blood for G'huun.
Down we go, into a beautiful white corrupted area, where Kragma the Infested is chilling out, and you do want to clear the chamber, as this little guy likes to move around. His name is not without reason, as his abilities, they shed blood ticks and blood tick larvae throughout the arena. You want to walk over the larvae and take care of them, before they have time to transform into the ticks, and create big groups of ads to deal with. As you can see, we didn't really notice, only our tank, I believe, ran over the little larva. Whatever, he also charges around the arena, so do make sure to get out of his way. And he has a case of bad indigestion, with vomit flying all over the place, creating more larvae, which you need to deal with. We put the poor, infested little guy out of his misery, to which we move deeper in, and we find a whole bunch of Bloodsworn Defilers casting on Sporecaller Sancha. He is a bit out of control though, as he actually kills a fair few of them, and he's ready to harvest more. Around the field, explosive mushroom spawns, which limits the area in which you can move. There's a frontal cone attack and an upheaval targeted at ranged that do need to be avoided, while he also gains energy over time. My group killed him so quickly that he didn't have time to reach 100%. According to the dungeon journal, this would force all remaining spore pods to burst. This in turn inflicts plague damage and also applies decaying spores, a dot to all players for each active spore pod. With Zancha taken care of, we go down the stairs into a more temple-esque kind of area, where we encounter Faceless Corruptors and Titan Keeper Hezrel. Now, I'm not sure how our Titan Keeper buddy ended up here. I assume that he went into the dungeon before us. Simple rookie mistake, but we're here now and we can help him with cleaning up the area. These faceless and tentacle creatures, they're also part of the Uldir raid, so yeah, definitely a nice touch to get a taste of what's to come. A quick slide down that takes us into the Titan-esque chamber, where the unbound abomination is waiting for us.
Consume!
The fight seems to be bugged at the moment, as the abomination, you can see him spew a whole bunch of damaging green corruption on the floor, and I believe the idea is that you're supposed to be cleaning it up with Hezrel's help, but that doesn't seem to be working right now. The Unbound has a blood barrier protecting it, absorbing the damage that he takes, and as damage is absorbed, the abomination starts to overflow with blood energy, which in turn then releases several blood visages. That is actually the way to damage him, as these blood visages, they share a link to their creator. Their death deals damage to the abomination, and Hezrel is of course there to help us. He will stun the ads and smite them with holy damage. Together with the Keeper, we're able to take care of this corruption, but the real source behind all of this, that is still waiting for us within Uldir. It's a raid that I am definitely excited about. But for now though, this is the Underrot dungeon. As always, thank you very much for watching everyone. Subscribe if you like my videos, hit the bell if you want to be notified. And until next time guys, see ya!